Keir Starmer was torn apart on GB News after it was announced every adult in the UK will be required to carry digital ID cards under Labour's plans to combat illegal immigration. The Prime Minister is expected to approve the plans on Friday following concerns that the black economy is encouraging Channel migrants to make the crossing in small boats. Ministers will likely need to introduce new legislation for the proposed Brit card. Martin Daubney told viewers, an idea that's been long in the offing. Tony Blair has wanted it for decades, and certainly during COVID lockdowns they wanted us to become ostensibly walking barcodes. The Labour Party has been floating this idea for months, and now it appears it's going to become the real deal. The presenter was joined by Chairman of Reform UK's Greater Manchester branch, Dan Barker, who admitted he was worried after seeing the news. Barker claimed it is unlikely the new scheme will prevent migrants from crossing the Channel. If they wanted to stop that, they could do that tomorrow by declaring a national emergency and detaining these people instead of putting them into hotels, he said. Hitting out at the government, Barker continued, I also think that with the timing of it, this is all part of a push for a cashless society and ultimately about more social control of all of our lives, every part of our lives. I don't think it's a good thing, I don't think it should be welcomed, and I know Reform are dead against this. Martin argued that the cards would prevent immigrants from accessing bank accounts or securing employment. However, he pointed out that similar schemes have been implemented in Italy and Germany which haven't worked. Questioning the government's true motivation, Barker declared, trying to link it to immigration is just a front. I don't believe this personally. Martin then probed Barker on his thoughts about Andy Burnham as the potential new leader of the Labour Party. Slamming the Greater Manchester Major and Keir Starmer, Barker responded, well, he's certainly been enjoying a lot of time in the limelight recently, but for the rest of us, whether it's a failing Prime Minister in the shape of Prime Minister in the shape of Keir Starmer or someone even further left from him who's been rejected twice by the Labour Party, coming back for a third attempt. I think we just really want Labour to sort out the mess they're making and get on with the job. It comes after Burnham claimed Labour MPs want him to challenge Keir Starmer. He has taken aim at the government in a string of interviews, and says several Labour MPs have already urged him to launch a leadership challenge. He has since made several digs in the lead-up to the Labour Party conference, accusing the Prime Minister of creating a climate of fear among Labour MPs and doubling down on his criticism of the government.